Hi everyone, it's Christina here, and today I wanted to introduce you to one of my best friends, my dog, Sonny. He is 4.5 years old, and he is a Maltese Shih Tzu mix. I wanted to share with you my experience with having a dog and the time, responsibility, and financial aspects of owning a dog, so that hopefully this will help you make a decision about whether getting a dog is right for you. I got Sonny when he was 2 months old. He was a little puppy. I brought him home in the middle of a snowstorm in the middle of January, and thinking about it now, getting a dog in the middle of winter probably was not the smartest idea, because taking him outside and potty training him when it was cold outside was not the most fun thing to do. The first couple months of having him was probably the most frustrating time period for me. When I first got him, I took a whole week off of work, and I would take him outside every hour, trying to train him to use the bathroom outside. I would give him treats after he used the bathroom outside, and eventually he got the hang of it, thankfully. There were definitely some times when he would pee or poop inside of my house. He ruined a couple of my carpets, so potty training was one of the hardest things, but I, did some research online on ways to make it easier. Training is really important when you have a dog, in order for the dog to listen to you, respect you. It increases the bond that you have with your dog. So when Sonny was a puppy, I enrolled him in puppy kindergarten. That way he was able to learn some of the basic commands like sit, stay, lay down, come here. So I found the training very helpful for that. There's also a lot of YouTube videos that you can watch on tips to train your dog. Stay. Unfortunately, Sonny hasn't really advanced further than the basic commands, but it's never too late to try to train your dog, teach them new tricks, as long as you have the time to devote for it. When Sonny was 6 months old, I chose to have him neutered. It's actually better for a dog's health if you're not going to breed them to get them spayed or neutered. So Sonny wasn't going to be having any puppies here, so he had to wear a cone for a few days as he was recovering. I tried to buy him this inflatable cone instead so that he wouldn't get at the incision on his belly. After a dog gets a surgery like this, it's really important that you have the time to stay home with them while they're recovering. It's important for dogs to have a daily routine. Every morning, Sonny wakes up around 6:30, and we go outside so that he can use the bathroom, and I take him on a walk in order for him to get some exercise and to exert some of his energy. Even if it's raining, snowing, windy out, it's really important that he at least gets one walk in every day for his health. Even though, when it's raining, he sometimes likes to stop, but I try to force him on a walk. So as I said, it's really important for dogs to get daily exercise, especially if you're going to be at work or school or at programming during the day. That's definitely something to think about before you do get a dog, is how long you're actually home, because it's not really fair to the dog to be home alone all the time if you're a busy person. So that's something to think about before deciding to get a dog. I have to take Sonny outside at least 4 times every day. Once in the morning, once during my lunch break, once when I get home from work around 4:30, and then once before I go to bed at night. I try to take Sonny out about every 5 hours. It's not good for dogs to hold their bladder for too long. They could get urinary tract infection. So if I know I'm going to be out for longer than, say, like 5 to 6 hours at a time, I arrange for someone else to take him on a walk. I give Sonny fresh water and food twice a day, once in the morning before I leave for work, and once in the evening for dinner after I get home from work. In addition to taking Sonny for walks every day, I also try to spend some of my time playing with him. Play is really important for dogs. It keeps their mind active and stimulated, and it also helps get out some of their extra energy. I have heard a lot from people that they've had to give up a dog because the dog is misbehaving and is uncontrollable, but a lot of the time that just comes down to not having enough attention and not, having enough exercise and play. So I think this is really important to consider if you're thinking about getting a dog, whether or not you have the time and energy to play with them every day, to take them on walks every day, and to show them a lot of attention. Sonny loves this new toy I got him. It basically just makes a whole bunch of annoying sounds and lights up when he plays with it. I do also get Sonny bones and dental treats in order to keep him occupied and help with his teeth. Having a dog as a pet is really great, the sense of companionship and the unconditional love, and having him there, when I get home from work can't be beat, but there are a lot of financial responsibilities with owning a dog. It's important to bring your dog every year to the vet for a physical exam. This usually includes a checkup, a stool sample, blood work, and any vaccines that your dog may need. This visit can usually cost about $300 for all of those services. I also pay every year for Sonny to have pet insurance. This is similar to health insurance for people, but it's in the event that he gets into an accident, gets hurt, or really sick, that the insurance will cover most of his vet expenses. Those sort of incidences can be really expensive and cost thousands of dollars. So instead, I pay $1,000 a year to ensure that I am covered in case Sonny gets sick. Another expense that Sonny has is his food. I use an online delivery service called Chewy.com. So I save a couple dollars every month by using their auto ship option. So Sonny's food costs $36. I usually buy a big bag and it lasts us for 2 months. Also, every 2 months, I have to take Sonny to the groomer to get a haircut and to have a bath. Because of the type of hair he has, he does need to get that done every couple of months or so. So each time I bring him to the groomer, it costs about $60. Every month, I give Sonny medication to prevent against flea and ticks and heartworm, since if he got one of those things, he could get really sick. So that costs about $30 every month. Other expenses that come up, here and there are new toys or treats or a new bed. Sometimes, like if I go out of town, I might have to put Sonny in a boarding facility overnight if I'm unable to be home with him. So I would approximate maybe say about $200 of other expenses every year. Altogether, my total cost of owning Sonny every year is $2,436, or a little over $200 every month. I love having Sonny as a pet, but having a dog is a big responsibility. So before you make a decision, think about your lifestyle, your finances, and whether you're ready to devote your time and attention to taking care of a pet. Thanks for listening.